जय श्री कृष्णा फ्रेंड, वेलकम टू आस्क हितेश astrology. Krishna is happiness, Krishna ही खुशी है, as I always say. And today we'll talk about the eclipse, like solar eclipse that is coming on 26th of December, and the conjunction of 6 planets that is happening in the sign of Sagittarius. So we'll talk about that. So before that, please subscribe the channel, like it and comment and keep supporting as you are doing. And please push the notification bell too, so you would get all my videos that I post. And then if you have any kind of queries, if you want me to do your birth chart analysis, you want to take consultation, my number keep flashing in the video and it's always given in the description of the video below, so you can easily contact me. So today we'll talk about the eclipse that is going to happen on 26th January with the conjunction of 6 planets. So first of all, I am going to tell you that these conjunction and this eclipse is not going to harm you in any sense. First of all, first point is this. Second point is that Mars and Venus are not in this conjunction. They are away from it. They are out of it. So there is no so the actual things are missing for anything to happen. As like Venus, you can say, is a desire, and then Mars is the main thing, that is like a provocative thing, or the strength or the fighting spirit that we need to get that kind of desire we want, that we have. So Venus and Mars are out of it. So now you can say that these conjunction and this solar eclipse is just going to test you mentally. Otherwise, it's not a big problem for any signs. And then we'll talk about all the signs also, like from Aries till Pisces. But before that, some points I want to tell you about this conjunction and about the solar eclipse, that what kind of problems can come, like, and what kind mood can, like, what kind of mood you will have in these sort of periods, like maybe 1 week before it or 1 week after that. So you have to be a little cautious, and you should watch the full video also, because the points that I am going to tell you are very important. So these are some of the points that you have to be cautious of, and then I will talk about all the signs separately also. So for all the signs, these are the general points that I am telling, that it can happen to anyone. Like the problems, what kind of problems can come because of these conjunction, because of this solar eclipse. So sometimes there will be some kind of disapproval from the public. Like public means like anywhere you are moving, like in the friends or relatives or wherever you are working or anywhere. So some kind of disapproval will be there, and maybe that you will not take it nicely. So this is one point. This can be a problem. This is the first point. Second point is like some kind of confinement. You may find that you are confined in something, maybe like you are working somewhere, or maybe you are stuck somewhere and you want to be out of that kind of situation, and now you are feeling anxiety and problems and depressions, and now you start thinking like negatively, like you are tied down there somewhere. So these kind of problems can come for this period. Then monotony will be there, like monotonous work, like sometimes whatever you will be doing, like anyone, that sense can come, that feeling can come, that you are doing you are doing those things that are repeatedly the same ones, the monotonous thing. So that can come in, and that can again be a cause of problem. And about because of these conjunctions, it can rise that you are doing the same work again and again, and life is monotonous. So you can think otherwise, so problem can come from there also. Then the fourth point is like you may think that you are being doubted, like someone is doubting you. Maybe that thing can come, and it can be because of anything, because of relationships and because of any work maybe. So you'll just think, like start thinking in your mind like you are being doubted, someone is not trusting you. So that can be a problem issue of, like that can be a issue, and again it can turn into a problem. Then the fourth point is like you will be refused, like disapproval, I have told you, like disapproval will be there, and then refusal is also there. and that refusal can be like, maybe you are into any kind of relationship, maybe you are going for any kind of maybe job or business or any kind of projects or contracts, anything. So that refusal can be of any kind, so that refusal can be a problem for you. So I'm telling you the some of the points or some of the prospects that can come in form of the problems. These are just minute problems, unless you will make them a big one. And then the other point is like, I've told you, like domestically also, you will think sometime that you are tied down domestically, like somewhere or the other you have to do a lot of work, like in your domestic front, so many things are coming, and in that way you can be irritated. So again, that can be a problem if you'll think it as a problem. Then too much details will come to you, like whatever you are doing, like maybe in your work, in your house, or maybe socially also. So sometimes what will happen, like too much of details can come to you, start coming in, like about anything, and that may also bother you, like why all of these things, like suddenly they are coming to you, or maybe at work, why all kind of details, or why all kind of work are coming to you at this time. So take it positively, because again, this is just a very short span of period, but these things can come, and then it can become a problem, like mentally only. It's not going to be a very hard problems, or very any grief problems are going to come, nothing like that. But all these kind of prospects can come in your life during these conjunctions and during the solar eclipse. And then some of the advices I am giving you, that you should seriously follow for all the signs, that don't be over anxious like in anything, and the things that I have told you, like the problems that can come, like maybe you are tied down somewhere, like maybe the confinement thing that I have told you, or the domestically you are tied down. So don't be very anxious in that, because again, then it will cause a problem, maybe in your life, personal life, or at the work. And don't be restless, that is also very important, because this period is indicating restlessness. Then don't be and sometimes you will feel that you are tactless, because you don't know how to do the work that has come to you, or any kind of sudden problem that has come towards you, sudden work that has come in front of you. So that time you will find yourself very tactless. So don't be in that kind of mind, because after 1 or 2 days that thing will be solved, and you will be the only person who will do that. So don't feel at that time, at that moment, that you are not knowing the thing and nobody is coming to help you, or there is no help coming to you, because after 1 or 2 days maybe you yourself will find the solution. So it's again not a problem. Then don't be in a habit of preaching at this time, like you don't go over like telling people and preaching everyone what you think about the situations, or what you think about the problems, or what you think about anything. So don't start preaching. Don't exaggerate things, like don't pull it, don't stretch it, because it's going to create problem in of any form. Otherwise, in anything also, the things that I have told you about the problems, maybe maybe you are tied down somewhere, or maybe like some kind of refusals are there, and then you'll start exaggerating it, you'll start pulling it or stretching it. That time it will become a problem for you. These conjunctions and these solar eclipses will then actually affect you. So it is not advisable to exaggerate anything. Then you can't be careless at this time, whatever you are doing in anything, like in a domestic, in whatever you are doing professional wise, for your health also, if you are going through any kind of problem, diseases, if you are investing some kind of money, anything, you can't be careless for these 15 days, like before the eclipse and before these conjunctions, and after that also for a week. You can't be careless in anything, whatever you are doing. And don't be uncommitted also, like whatever you do it with like a total discipline. Take full responsibility in whatever you are doing, and nobody should feel that you are uncommitted towards anything, like in any way. And then the last point is, and that is also very important, don't argue with anyone on anything, because this is not the right time to argue. argument actually is never the solution for anything, but this time it's going to prove a little more problematic. It will exaggerate your things, it will give you like your mental peace will go. So arguments in any case, in any situations, you should totally avoid any kind of arguments with anyone. Let the time pass and then you can talk it afterwards, because maybe you are in a better position to tell things or to put your point of view, but the other person with whom you are talking, maybe his or her position is at that time it's not very good. So you should not argue with anyone. And then we'll talk about all the signs. For Aries sign, it is a very good position, so nothing to fear about. So you should you are going to have a nice time in these situations, like for the eclipses and the conjunctions. They are going to prove good for you anyway. But you should always, for these 15 days, like before 7 days only, you should start worshipping Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. It is very important, and don't disrespect your father, religion, or your teachers or gurus. Then for Taurus sign people, it is a little this time you have to be a little cautious for everything that I have told you in the before in the video. You have to be cautious of like, and sudden changes, like if sudden things sometimes it will come to you in this period, you have to be ready for that, because I have told you these kind of problems can come, but nothing will be of a serious sort. And you should also worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. It is very important. For Gemini sign people also, it is going to be a time for of little caution. You have to take care of your like partner, like any kind of misunderstanding, your partnership business also, in traveling also, and of your health also. You have to be a little cautious. Otherwise, everything is fine, and you should also worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. For Cancer sign people, it is a good time. There are no worries, but you should worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi, and this period is good for you. And for Leo sign people, they should take care of their stomach. They should any kind of disease like related to it. They should take care about their love life. They should take care about their like investment, like immediate investment or speculations or stocks if they are into. Otherwise, everything is fine, and you should also worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. It is very important. Then we'll talk about the sign Virgo. For them, it is very important that they should keep peace in their mind, at their heart, and in their homes also, like in their houses, domestic front. They should keep all kind of patience and happiness, and they should worship Lord Ganesha and their Kul Devi. It is very important. Then we'll talk about the sign Libra. For them, it is a very good position. It's nothing to worry, but they should take care about like anything can happen with the happen in the sense like some kind of misunderstanding or the problems that I have told you in the earlier in the video, with your relatives, with your friends, or with your brother and sister, siblings. So you should take care of like don't get into any kind of misunderstanding. Otherwise, everything is good. It will be a very good time for you, and you should worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. Then we'll talk about the sign Scorpio. For them, it is a good time, but keep all kind of calm, and don't invest too madly, like without knowing where you have to invest. And then please watch whatever you talk, because speech is going to be a problem for you. And you should worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. It is important. And then we'll talk about Sagittarius sign, and this is the sign where all these conjunctions are happening, all the 6 planets. And then the eclipse is also going to happen in the Sagittarius sign. For them, I can only say that keep peace. Everything will be fine. Don't create or don't have any kind of fears. Don't create any kind of doubts in your mind. This time will pass easily. There is no havoc or storm is coming to your side. So don't create a one by yourself, and everything is going to be just fine. Pray Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. Then we'll talk about Capricorn people. For them, Capricorn sign, for them it is a time of little caution. They should take care of any kind of losses, or if they are working outside, like in the out of their homes, they should take care of that also. They should be a little caution in like moving out or any kind of investment or losses. They should see where they can have losses from, and they should hold their horses for a moment. Otherwise, everything is going to be fine. They should worship Lord Ganesha and their Kul Devi. It is very important. Then, for the Aquarius sign people, it is party time. It is good time. Everything is going to be good. But you should worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. It is again very important. And then for the Pisces sign. For Pisces sign, again it is a time like good time for you. No problems are there, no worries are there, and everything will be very smooth for you, for the Pisces sign people. And you should worship, but you should worship Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. It is very important for these 15 days, like before the eclipse and after the eclipse, like 7 days. It's very important. So at the end, I can only say that this conjunction that is happening of all the planets and the solar eclipse is just going to play with your mind, because nothing base is missing, like the concrete thing, any kind of hard fights or any kind of main desire is actually missing in these period. So whatever things will happen to you, like any kind of problems that will happen to you, that I have told you what kind of problems can come, that will only come because of your negligence. So please just let this time pass. Nothing is going to happen. Don't try anything very adventurous at this time. Pray Lord Ganesha and your Kul Devi. Everything is just going to be very fine. And then Krishna is always with you, with everyone. Jai Shri Krishna.